Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel video English story letter never sent. Sana sat by the window, watching the city move below. The streets were busy with cars, vendors, and children laughing. But her room was quiet, almost too quiet. In her hands, she held an envelope. It was soft, yet heavy with the weight of her feelings. Inside was a letter she had written many times, but never sent. Armin had left for the city 3 months ago. They had grown up together, best friends who shared secrets, laughter, and dreams. Over time, Sana realized she loved him, but she had never told him. She often imagined him walking through busy streets, chasing his ambitions. And she feared that by the time he returned, everything between them might have changed. Her phone buzzed. It was a message from her friend, Aisha. "Hey, are you coming to the cafe later? I need to talk to you." Sana replied slowly, "Sure, I'll be there in an hour." She needed the distraction, even if only for a little while. At the cafe, the smell of coffee and pastries was comforting. Aisha's concerned eyes met hers. "You've been quiet lately. Is it about Armin?" Sana nodded. "I wrote him a letter, but I never sent it. I can't bring myself to do it." Aisha squeezed her hand. "Sana, you have to tell him how you feel. Living with what ifs is worse than rejection." Sana nodded again, but fear still held her back. That night, she read the letter one last time. "I love you. Always have, always will." She almost sent it, but her hand froze. She tucked it back into the drawer and stared at the ceiling, listening to the city's heartbeat. Weeks went by. Sana and Armin talked sometimes on the phone. He shared stories of the city and his successes, never noticing her quiet longing. Then one rainy afternoon, a package arrived for Sana. Inside was a small box with a note from Armin, "For when the city gets too loud, and you feel like I'm far away." Inside the box was a journal, full of his drawings, notes, and little thoughts. A folded paper fell out. Sana's heart skipped a beat. It was a letter from him, never sent. "Sana," it read, "I've always felt something for you. I just didn't know how to say it. I hope this letter makes sense." Tears filled her eyes. For so long, they had both stayed silent, afraid to risk their friendship. The next day, Sana finally sent her letter. Later, Armin called. "Sana, I got your letter. I'm glad we finally said it." They laughed and cried, their hearts finally open. The letters had become the bridge that connected them. From that day on, Sana learned that some letters are worth waiting for. And some, worth sending at last. She smiled by her window, watching the sunset. Love, she realized, isn't about timing. It's about courage.